So I just recorded my best video. It was 20 plus minutes. Um, it was recording. It was at the 18-minute mark. I wrapped it up. And then looked down back at my phone. I guess my phone froze up and it didn't take. I threw out a lot of stats in this video. So I know it's 5 hours till kickoff. You don't want to watch a 20-minute video. So I'm just going to list who I'm playing for cash and then briefly talk about each one. Maybe throw some stats at you. But next week, I'm probably going to do a PowerPoint, hopefully. So let me just give you my plays real quick. I feel like cash the chalk will prevail, but also my cash team is like a GPP team. I'm playing 3 different lineups, but there's cash teams in most of them. In smaller fields too. So let's just list my plays and briefly go over them, and then briefly give you a couple pivots off of them for GPPs, for bigger GPP tournaments. Okay. I might give you 1 or 2 less plays. Tannehill. Corey Davis. On the road, Tampa Bay is giving up 339 passing yards. On the season, they're giving up 304. The last 3 games, 348 yards. All right, moving on. This is like a speed video. I thought Sonny Michel was going to be chalk. I think James White's going to be the chalk. On the road, the Browns give up 180 yards rushing on the ground. I feel like you don't want to play Todd Gurley because he's touchdown dependent. Sonny Michel might be touchdown dependent, but he's $2,200 cheaper than Todd Gurley. Ty Johnson. Saquon Barkley. This game, you can play receivers and running backs. The Giants are a little better on the road against the run, but the Lions, home away splits against the run, about the same, equally bad. I thought Ty Johnson was going to be a free space, free square, but I think people might roll with Edmonds because Dave Johnson's not playing and not expected to play. I feel like Ty Johnson's giving the pass catching ability, and this reminds me of the Wayne Gallman play when Gallman came in for Saquon Barkley. Plus the turret runs the ball a lot. Okay, DeAndre Hopkins, this game's going to be crazy. The Texans going to have to throw. Everyone knows this. The Raiders are pretty good against the run. Not so much against the pass. Okay, so Corey Davis, same. See Ryan Tannehill. Oh, John Brown. The Eagles give up about 311 passing yards on the road. The deep threat is not there. John Brown should exploit this a lot today. I feel like everyone's going to go with Marvin Jones. But in the last video, we looked at Marvin Jones' statistics this year, and he has not had a good back-to-back week, even though after a 25-point week, I think against the Eagles maybe, he played the Chiefs and had a 10-point week. So it's not as consistent as John Brown. But if you feel like you need to play Marvin Jones because everyone's going to play him, that'd be my guess. It's more of a GPP lineup, but I'm playing this in cash. Okay, so this is gonna be this is really speed, the speed round. Okay, so for GPP, I feel like Al gave out a good stat this week. In the Million Maker, the winner of the Million Maker, only 4% of the time did they have a quarterback and 2 of his pass catchers. I feel like this is going to be the week for Deshaun Watson, Kenny Stills, DeAndre Hopkins. And I should run it back with Waller, but I made it so I can't afford Waller, so I'm playing Hooper instead of Waller. But then I feel like Chris Carson's going to be really popular. But my big, bold prediction of the week is that based off of numbers, Devontae Freeman, I think, will have a better week than Chris Carson. Or comparable to price. And if you want to be a little bit different in GPP, while everyone's playing Chris Carson, go with Russell Wilson, Tyler Lockett stack, running back with Devontae Freeman, and I probably should run it back with Hooper, but I'm running back with Waller because I didn't play Waller in my Texans stack, which I probably should play because it all correlates, right? Well, I want to be a little bit different, so I'm playing Hooper in the Texans stack. Defenses, and my cash game might happen on the Patriots. I think I like the Rams a little bit better, but playing in the UK, crazy things happen in the UK. So stick with the Patriots, but I don't like to pay up for defense. And if you don't, the Panthers at 2,400 is mispriced. It's because they're on the road. I'm playing the 49ers, and the 49ers can just run the ball all game. But I feel like Jimmy G's going to have to throw a little bit. So sacks and picks, maybe touchdown there. I talked about mispriced players a lot in the last video. Corey Davis is hugely mispriced this week. I know he's not that consistent, but he's playing the Buccaneers. He should be at least 5,000. John Brown, I feel like, is mispriced. Sonny Michel is mispriced. It's very important to find mispriced players. Not saying they're going to go off all the time, but mispriced players allows you to pay up. This is how people have huge 250-point weeks. They find mispriced players. Like, it's how people bet on sports. They're not going with their gut, like who they like. They're going with what spreads they think are mispriced, basically, are not right, are not correct. And that's how they bet. So we should play this as who are the mispriced players, like Marvin Jones last week. Let me give you a good analysis I gave last video real quick. Marvin Jones, I was about to play him with an hour left because this is the thinking. I didn't play him, so I can't take credit for it. But Marvin Jones playing against the Vikings. Xavier Rhodes was going to be on Galladay. The second cornerback for the Vikings, is it Trayvon Edwards? I can't remember. It's not very good. Not this year. So the obvious play was going to Marvin Jones instead of Galladay, if you want to go to Galladay. This week, I like Galladay over Marvin Jones, just as a good pivot, because everyone's on recency bias. Okay, so let's wrap it up. I'll throw out more stats next week, and hopefully the video doesn't freeze up and not take. I might do a PowerPoint video. Might record my computer so I can just go through it and everything. Might be a 30-minute video full of analysis next week. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, for subscribing, for liking, and let's win some money this week.